Hey guys, the Red Devil's back again, and in this video, we are gonna be reacting to Dimash Ave Maria for the very first time. I can already tell that this is going to be amazing, and not just because I'm already a huge fan of Dimash, even though I've only heard a few songs by Dimash, such as his covers of SOS, Stranger, SOS, Slavic Bazaar, and SOS 2021, and while that may be the case for this, that is not going to stop me from still feeling very excited with listening to his cover of Ave Maria for the very first time ever. If you are new to this channel, then please don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. And just like life would stand, I let the song play all the way through and then I give my comments at the end. So guys, with that being said, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react.
Кудайберген и Игорь Крутой.
Браво!
Просто мурашки по коже.
Okay, well, for starters, just like always, I am absolutely stunned by what I have just heard. I mean, I know I've heard Dimash's music before because of my previous reactions to him, and because of how obsessed I am with his music, but I just don't know how he does it. And I say that because, just like with Angelina Jordan, Diana Ankudinova and Hua Shen-yu, no matter how many times I listen to Dimash's music, whether it's one of my favourites from him, or one that I've never heard before but know I will eventually become obsessed with, like this one, his voice will always surprise me every time. And I know I'm pretty much saying what I always say in all my reactions to some of the most powerful artists out there, but it's only because Dimash has done it again, which is astound me with such an amazing and incredible performance as usual, and it's making me find it very hard to try and think of something completely different to say, but I am trying my hardest. And it's also because while I did enjoy what we've just heard a lot, I do just want to say why I'm probably not sounding like I'm at my best today. I'm not. It's because I'm still in pain, still due to my right foot having athlete's foot, and while I am still getting treatment for it, I really thought it would be gone by now, but no, it is still there and it is still so annoying and extremely painful. But enough about all of that, even though I am still very annoyed at how long I've had athlete's foot for, and it may be starting to heal now, but it still hurts a lot, and I'm very sorry for sidetracking. I'm focusing on Dimash's music and his voice. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I am a huge fan of Dimash, which you already know. And while I may have known what to expect from him when he opened his mouth and started singing, because of how familiar I am with his voice, I was not expecting to hear that or for it to be that powerful at all, and I loved every second of it, and I may still be processing it, not only because of how it was such an amazing and powerful performance as usual, but also because of the amount of power this man brought to it. And I say that because, and I know I've said this every time, but I have to say it for this guy again. If I'm being perfectly honest, Dimash's voice just has, and always will, have so much control over those who listen to it because of how much power it has to it, and also because, just like the voices of Angelina Jordan, Diana Ankudinova, and Hua Shen-yu, it is just absolutely beautiful.
And you can too.
What they say? What song is that? What song's that?
And if I had to say what my favourite parts of it were, I'd say it has got to be the whole thing with the way all the music sounded, and I also really liked how Dimash sounded in it, especially with those high notes, and while there may have been no words in it, he still delivered and told such an amazing story to it, and I still found this to be so powerful that, just like with Angelina Jordan's Unchained Melody, I actually ended up crying off camera just when it was over, and I've chosen not to show it even though it is really tempting to, because that shows just how amazing Dimash is when it comes to wowing his fans. And just like with all the other songs I've heard from him in the past, those being SOS, Stranger, SOS, Slavic Bazaar, and SOS 2021, I know I'll have this song stuck in my head for a while, especially because of how I found it to be very angelic. Because he just has the voice of an angel, there is more than enough evidence to prove it. And while I haven't heard that many songs by him, I know I've heard more than enough songs to be such a huge fan of this guy, because of how outstanding he is and always will be no matter what. And I know I've asked this before, but it needs to be asked again for this guy again. How does Dimash always sound so powerful when singing? I mean, I know I've heard him sing many times before, but I just get this feeling that I'm listening to it and him for the very first time ever, and I just don't know how it happens. I mean, I think we've all heard amazing and powerful songs before, but when it comes to people like Dimash and the other three I've already mentioned, I think we can all agree that the vocals from these people are something else, but in their own unique ways. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I loved every second of it, and I am definitely going to be giving it a 10 out of 10 for being absolutely amazing, as well as extremely enjoyable and obviously very powerful and very beautiful. And that's pretty much all I have to say about him and his amazing cover of Ave Maria. But one thing's for sure, I am still stunned and astounded, and I know Dimash is going to continue making me feel that way, because if the others always do that to me, then I know Dimash will always do that to me too. But anyway guys, that is all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed me reacting to Dimash Ave Maria for the very first time. Special shout outs for this video goes to Dimash. Congratulations. I'm gonna go now. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. And to quote unquote life would stand for the next reaction video, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react.